to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
Friends, good evening, good evening, good evening. I feel like I wanted to come on live tonight, at least because I feel like, I wanted to say thanks to you as always for continuously watching O'Neill TV channel and for continuing to being a part of, my little community that, I have. But my community is nothing without the people. So I want you to always know that. Thank you all very, very much as we react to these skits and, we look at Skitland and we have fun with Skitland and just always remember it's always going to be all fun from O'Neill. Well, friends, what we have tonight is we have Delicia going on her usual tirade of telling us what women want or don't want to hear. And I feel like this was a topic that I say, maybe I need to listen to the women tonight. Maybe the women have something that y'all want to tell me that O'Neill don't know, because sometimes maybe O'Neill don't know. Maybe O'Neill don't know. Maybe O'Neill does not know. And because I'm a male and I'm only giving from a male perspective. Tina, thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Nancy B. the Scratcher, thank you very much as well for your comment. So let's jump into this scene right here. So with Shayla and her friends or Kumbolo.
I'm gonna trust your word.
Okay, so back to the podcast topics.
Yes, ma'am. Miss outside clothes on my bed,
You're used to it.
and this is Iman side.
Oh well, even better.
You're rude.
Okay. All right. So the topics. Actually, you know what? I feel like one of the main things that I want to help women with on this podcast is to help them not put their whole entire heart into a man's hands.
Okay, stop right here, sir. This is my thing with Delicia. She goes through these emotional turmoils and then all of a sudden she wants to be, this whole idea of about what you call it. She wants to come give us that, this is what you should be doing. You shouldn't be doing this, but you should be doing this. All of a sudden she's now out of the woodwork as to what women should be doing. Just today, she was with Iman. Just today. Today she was with Iman today. And after today, this is where she's right now. Let me read y'all's comments because maybe, maybe O'Neill is unfair. Maybe O'Neill unfair. Maybe O'Neill unfair. How is she going to help and she can't even help herself? Thank you very much. That is the point of my work. How about not to be a pigeon? That's what I'm talking about. How are you going to be helping? This is the first thing I thought of, but I said, you know what? Maybe O'Neill step back a little bit because maybe the ladies them can take this one. My thought process on this is, how can you help someone when you can't even help your own self? How are you going to do that? Give me that first. Or how are you going to help someone else if you can't help your own self? That is the perfect thing. Anyways, let's go.
I really want to touch on that a lot because I'm seeing it more and more every day that women tend to put their all into a man. And this is no shade to you, Shayla, because I know I tell you this all the time.
Oh, girl, I don't care.
Oh, you should listen.
Put my
closely.
all into Iman. It's a good investment. But no, I mean, I feel you on that. Save something for yourself.
Yeah. I feel like we need to tell women and motivate women to help them look more into God and less into these men.
Here she comes again. This is why I will give, and this is why Iman gives Shayla more respect than Delicia. Because she'll say one thing now, and then by her evening, she's doing the next thing else. Thank you very much, Abby. I'm glad you're not come on, but I said I wanted the ladies to come on because, ladies, this was your segment. Me know she's going to come on and she's going to do this. Delicia needs to go wash, then she will hear God. How about not to share a man? How are you, Abby? Delicia is a hypocrite. And a liar. I just don't know how she's giving these informations out. Maybe just me. Maybe it's just me. Would you listen to Delicia? Would you listen to Delicia? That's my question. Would you even listen to a Delicia? She called Shayla delusional, but she's definitely insane. That's what I said today. You know, Delicia is fake. Nancy B. Scratcher says. That's what I said today. I said the same thing. This is exactly why I don't give Delicia any ratings and she gets treated the way she gets treated. Because she's being fake, extremely fake. You wouldn't listen to nobody like this. I'm telling you, Uno just wouldn't listen. She's phony. Is one of the most phoniest characters I've seen. I thought PR is phony, but I think Delicia is becoming more phony than than PR. I wouldn't listen to none of them. Nope. Shayla is At least Shayla admits. The one thing I'm gonna give Shayla is admitting that the only thing I have for a man is my body. She has admitted that. I can give her credit for that. She's been very clear at admitting that. None of the other girls want to admit that. I want to watch ever talk about things. Thank you very much, Abby. Yes, because Shayla is naturally slow, but Delicia is what? No, I wouldn't take any advice from any of them. Them are trying to give out advice. These ladies are trying to give. I'm glad to see that to see Brody come back. Happy that Brody has come back as well too. Pimps and prostitutes. That's exactly what they are. It's a pimp game.
You know, the more and more these rips and tears get on my heart, the less and less I can tolerate these men that are not sent to me by God. So
I feel like, how do we know, like, when they're really sent by God? That's my biggest thing. I feel like I always pray for discernment, and I always get it wrong.
Lauren, you pray?
Sheila asked Lauren if she pray. Mother asked the same question as well. To want to know which God are these ladies praying to. That's a very good question. That is a very good question. Sheila has asked if Lauren prays. Oh my God, Delicia, you hear yourself. Lauren basically told Shayla to shut up. Glad to see brother back. Basically, they've been trying to say them can shut Shayla down, but some way, somehow, the more them shut her down is the more she wins. That's the problem. The problem is that them trying to shut Shayla down, but the more them trying to shut her down is the more she wins. Shayla is not my end all favorite, you know. We know that already. Y'all know how I feel about the Shayla character. Y'all know how I feel. it's Shayla back of the class, but Delicia sits up front, pretending to be bright. Me love this. This is what they can expect on the podcast. Shayla throwing out jabs, and that's what we're going to see. That's exactly what we're going to see.
Don't piss me off.
I'm sorry. I've never prayed with you, my sis.
Babe, just because people don't pray with you doesn't mean they don't pray. Back to the point.
Okay.
anyway, I just feel like, you know, we need to motivate women to really put their all into God, and then God will bless them with the right partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know it's easier said than done, and I know it is hard, and we do practice discernment, but I do feel like we'll know. Like it won't be driven by toxicity. It won't be driven by any financial gain. It's going to be a genuine feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like a lot of women need that in sisterhood.
This is the problem I have with women like a Delicia and like a Lauren. They are the reasons. Delicias and Laurens are the reasons why you have issues in the dating market. They are part of the reasons. Wayne cause issues as well. Men like Anthony cause issues. But I'm giving you both sides of the puzzle. People like Anthony and people like Anthony. Maybe Anthony, because Anthony is the perfect example. Because at least Iman honest, and at least Wayne get somewhat honest with the ladies them. But a man like Anthony, A man like Anthony creates issues in the dating pool because he's not very clear on what he's saying. But a woman like Delicia gives men issues because what she do is she goes around, pretends to be one thing, but really is another thing. People like Delicia, let's men be very, very cautious and quiet. This is why men become players, because them watch at Delicia saying all of these things, but she's doing something else on the back end. How am I going to trust a woman when him see a Delicia doing that? That's my question. Let me read y'all's comments. How is he going to do that? What man is what man is God going to send to you? It's a mess. That's a good question. Shayla is in no position to ask Lauren that question. I still hope that things come out on the podcast. Hopefully. Shayla worry about Angelina's fake prayers. Delicia, how dare she say this when she wants what Shayla has? I'm confused exactly. That's what I only get confused at. Gone Gone to them are in a position to help anyone. None of them. You see me? None of them. These birds don't even need to talk. No. And this is a podcast y'all want Amber to get on. And Delicia and Anthony are the worst. Yes. Shayla don't know how to win. Wayne's writers got her winning. When he wants this because he told Chase the other day that the podcast was going to be a mess. He's banking on that. It's a mess. Wayne wants this. I wouldn't listen to any of them. This broadcast is going to backfire on all of them faces, and Wayne is gonna look like a fool. This is why I'm telling you. So your question you need to be answering is this now: does Amber match this podcast? That's your question. Good night, Antoinette. This is the question. Now, do you see when I said to you that Amber has nothing to give to this podcast? I don't know what she's leaving her business to go into. This is what I meant. It's not going to be credible. When people listen to their stories, you wouldn't take any advice from any of these women because it's not credible. It's not like you see them in one motion and you see them in another motion. This is what it is. That podcast is going to be a toxic mess. Delicia is speaking the truth about the topics because she's talking about herself. The whole topic went over Shayla's head, even though she was talking about Shayla too. Correct. But the problem with Delicia's thing, Carolyn Brown, is that Delicia was just this morning sleeping with Iman. So how you going to call something out now by evening? Nobody's going to take you serious. That's like you doing a hit. You take a hit of the stuff, right? You take a hit of the pipe. And then by the evening you say, O'Neill, I'm sober. You're not sober, man. You're not sober. You can't be sober. Them have a job. No. Shayla is allowed fully. Shayla is allowed fully cocoon. we expect any and everything from them. She's naturally slow. Everything is going over her head. Shayla's head. Did you hear what she said? That's her man's side on the bed, and Lisa said, "Oh, even better." Oh, you mean Delicia said even better? Y'all are something else. That's right. There's no reason for Amber to be on that podcast. I'm telling y'all. This is exactly what I was trying to explain to y'all. There's nothing for Amber on there. She was gonna waste her time, but when it's on want her up on the podcast, what O'Neill's supposed to say?
You know what I'm saying? So,
And this is coming from you. What's gotten into you?
like I said, just the wear and tear on my heart is just, I'm starting to see things a lot differently. And
The wear and tear upon our pum pum. That's exactly what it is. The wear and tear upon our pum. That's all it can be. They're all going to destroy each other, but I don't think it's going to be a sailor's mention. Let's Sailor mention his name. Who's that? I hope we do not go on the podcast. Delicia, find Brina and put her on the podcast. Exactly. Amber is going to look out of place with them. I'm telling y'all, it's just if this is what she's trying to go on to look like with these women, it does make sense. Even though Amber isn't suited for the crowd, I believe that this is the only way how the truth will come out and people will see the real people once they're honest. Iman got into her this morning, and that's what got into her. But that's the deal. That's what has gotten into her. Iman got into her. Y'all are so best. I swear, y'all are so best. Malcolm says Iman launched her into submission this morning, and now she's acting up again. That's it. He gets into her, and then by evening she have issues. This is why I don't take what Delicia says seriously. She cannot be taken seriously, and I say this all the time. Just like when we talk about Amber, it's the same way. I'm talking about Delicia now. You cannot say one thing one moment and then the next moment you're doing something else. You're not credible. You're not credible.
Really put more of my focus into God-driven, God-fearing men.
Yeah. I feel like that'll make all the difference.
I feel like a lot of women can relate to that. Like, that's going to be a great topic.
Oh, I'm glad that you guys are all on the same page.
Put it on the
with me.
list. The shared document.
Okay, yeah.
It's about time y'all started doing some work on this podcast.
Shayla, I have been doing.
We've been
have
trying
been
to work
doing
on your
a whole-
wardrobe. That's the problem. It took up all my time.
There you have it. This I feel like I wanted to bring y'all in because the ladies them said this is what women want to hear. Would you listen to a podcast with these ladies? If you were thinking of watching a podcast, would this be a podcast you'd choose? You know what? Maybe people might watch a podcast like this because they might be coming for the tea. And people love the tea now. People love the tea. Would you be doing a podcast like this? You feel that I feel on the podcast multiple women will come out calling in about being with Iman. That would be a good one. Delicia can't even call anyone delusional. That's correct. She's showing you. Delicia sitting on the bed with her wet baggie. Exactly. Is this the same? I think this is. Isn't it the same clothes you have on from whatever it is? So I'm ask y'all about the podcast. Would y'all watch a podcast like this? He said no. Delicia is a chameleon. I told y'all that. She will change. No. Yes. Yes, they would because women love the drama. No. No, not at all. I think women might actually watch it. Only part going to look out. Going to look for a place too. No. Delicia is a chameleon. She is a chameleon. No, sir. This is not even a part of us. That's the lifestyle. Yes, I would. I'm here for the shenanigans. Wayne is also going to have a problem with those new burgers, especially with Bethany in the back there because they're having a problem with you rearranging stuff in their building. That is true. Wayne is wasting money from that building in for Candice to decorate it. It's gonna be a big waste. No, Dan definitely will call in. Somebody said Dan I will call in. Y'all are something else, I swear. Tina is laughing. Yes, it is. Wayne is wasting his money for this podcast. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose, and he's gonna be upset, and it's all gonna backfire. Like I said, him and the money he paid is going to backfire. Carlin, Dan is gonna drag Lauren back to Miami. Amber doesn't match the women. Where is Tamir at? Not sure. Women love the drama. Mary and I agree. All the skits. Women love. Well. Let me. You see, Malcolm says women love the drama. Do women love? Yes. Do women love the drama? Yes or no? Do women love the drama? As long as Delicia gets that money, she's gonna be his fool. And that's the thing. So you can't make no nice. So see, that's why I don't listen to Delicia because Delicia, no, not a box cup. No, I'm not listening to Delicia. Delicia is a chameleon and she will change in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. No, I would not watch them. I'll get the updates from O'Neil. I get the updates from me. I don't think that the podcast kit will start until Amber comes back from vacation. I think so. Where's Amber? I think she's on vacation. Yes. Yes, Delicia is fake. Yes, I can speak for myself. No, that's why I only come here with y'all. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't care if Wayne loses money. I just need to be need one good day. Back to back skits with all of the secrets being spilled. Delicia is a snake. Amber's on vacation for her birthday week. Ladies, you can't tell me you love and hip hop. You wouldn't watch this podcast. Amber on vacation for her birthday. So I've heard that she's on vacation. These girls can't teach me anything. I'm telling y'all, the girls I'm with try to see them can come, whatever it is, you know. We are laugh for Abby. Abby. Abby is Trinidadian. Abby, have you seen Trini? Abby, we talked about Trini. We don't know, but there's someone in the chat. It's not O'Neill. Said, are you on the same page as Trini? Someone in the chat said it's not me. Abby, it was not me. I don't know if you watched the episodes with Trini. Abby, I know you're from Trinidad. I know that you're from Trinidad, and somebody in the chat. Not me. It's not me. It's one of the other guys says, are you in the same place as Trini? One of the guys I'm in the chat said. They want to know if you have the buff up like Trini. Them want to know, Abby, them asking questions. Abby, hold on, friends, because somebody in the chat asked me. Let me make sure I ask the question properly so that nobody can say I didn't ask the question. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it, Abby. They want to know, the people want to know, Abby, if you have what Trini has going on. Yes, Abby, them say Trinidadians got things going on, and so the men are asking. The men are asking. So I'm gonna bring it up just real quick, not long, cause them no want the ladies them don't like me looking at this all the time. So she have the locks. Abby, them think it's you. They're saying that this is you, Abby, because they know you have the locks just the same. Them know you have the locks, Abby. Is this you? That is the question. Is this you? Friends, Abby is from Trinidad and Tobago. That's why we're asking Abby for she. Because Abby is from Trinidad, friends. Abby is from Trinidad. Abby is from Trinidad. That's correct. Abby is from Trinidad. So we always asking if this is Abby really, doing all of these little things here. So with Damien. Abby, them I said them I wonder if it's you. We just wanted to know. That's all. anyways, it does look, you know what I mean? Hey, we saw it and we said, wait, I wonder if it's Abby or Trinity. So, Good night, Sharon Reviews. But yeah, back to these ladies at hand here. Back to these ladies at hand. Cause that's the deal right now. When I burn out Abby, I say what? Abby, I say I shall burn fire at the place. So, well, back to the ladies at hand. I think that, this podcast, I think uno really uno interested in seeing the podcast. I think the podcast is going to get where it needs to get. The question is this: will the podcast last? That's the question. Will the podcast last? I think the podcast is not going to last. Something tell me it's going to break up. Let me ask y'all that. Will the podcast last? You are Trini? What, Abby? Lord, don't tell him that, Abby. Don't tell him that. 2 episodes? I don't think the podcast is going to last. I don't believe this. Nope. Somebody said no. I think that it's going to crash eventually. Shayla looks out of people, looks out of place with Lauren and Delicia. Shayla is immature with her stupid shots. No, you don't think it's going to last. Them going to break up. That's what y'all say. Which one will be smarter on this podcast? I'm not even sure. Shayla and Amber are going to break up. Are they? No. If the podcast lasts, it would be a miracle. Shayla and Delicia. Good night, Shamin. I'm on for a mini. So let me come and make sure we do like a mini live. We talk a little bit and then, Y'all believe a podcast will last? Delicia said this is what women want to hear about. That's what Delicia was saying just now. Let me read some comments from what y'all have. I'm enjoying learning about the divorce and they negotiate to the settle to get the settlement. That's interesting. It is. Divorce is a negotiation. Divorce is a negotiation. So yes, if you're going through a divorce, it is a negotiation. It's just like a business deal. That's why they always say that marriage is a business. You know, you might marry for love, but if one the moment y'all decide that y'all don't like each other, it becomes strictly business. Everything starts. Well, not all the time. Let me preface that. Not all the times. I've been married twice. The first marriage, me never treated like no business. It is what it is. I didn't want anything, and the lady never wanted anything either. So I think we were able to, come to a mutual agreement on that. So not all the time, but it can get into that business mode of things. It will last long enough for the tea to spill. That's what they've been saying, Charmaine. No, not gonna last. Deli says a flip flop. She is. Maybe not Wayne said that they were going to make money because he said they have to be honest and tell the truths, so they can't get on there and lie. Wayne told them telling the truth was a stipulation. Just being involved with Kountry Wayne Entertainment, your failure. Where's Lyrica? Oh my gosh. Lyrica has gone down the drain. That's true. All of Wayne's artists, and we don't see anything with the artists. Heck no. No. They just scam people. Delicia want to find to be the main chick. She want to be the main chick. If Delicia wants to get over Iman, she has to stay in Miami out of his presence. She's not strong enough. Thank you. Thank you for saying this, Carlin Brown, because that's things like those ways where you think is what O'Neill thinks. So you can't say you're trying to get over it and nothing is happening. Lauren will lie. Yes, same clothes. Lauren will not tell the truth. Definitely won't. Shayla and Delicia is not going to tell. That's a good question. Will Dan call in to the show? Will Dan call in? Y'all know Dan, right? Dan is Lauren's man. Basically, the man with Lauren have where she scammed. The man that she has scammed. The man that she has scammed. I'll start by watching when they find out that both is sleeping with a man. Did you see Carly Red and Delicious Kid? I saw some of it, and that's what I'm saying. Them start do, they started to do what you call it? The whole gamut of trying to make Delicia look like, she's this old queen. And I'm not saying she can't be a queen, but not right now. Not right now while she's doing what she's doing. After she come off of whatever it is this morning. Yes. People will call in, of course. Lauren definitely is not going to tell the truth. Yes, Dan will call in and and ask questions if he gets a chance. Shayla and Delicia two dummies. Can't wait until Dan call in. So you said Dan, y'all want Dan for calling, eh? Yes. Shayla and Delicia is gonna fight. Delicia is a 304. Yes, Dan and Mr. Biggs. Married will bust Darren out. Now he will show up to snatch Lauren. Yes, he will. Lauren will lie. Dan is going to show up. Well, I don't believe Dan are going to just show up out of the blues. Y'all are really something else now. Not really, really something else, to be very fair with y'all. Well, friends, as I said before, it was supposed to be just a little mini live. I know y'all, me love I want y'all make sure y'all sleep well tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to talk to y'all a little later. Have a good night. I love Keep watching. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.